Hello, welcome to the Lilac Tree. Thanks for tuning in. Today is the new moon, or at least the day that I'm recording this is the new moon. So I figured it would be fun to do a little week ahead forecast on what advice Spirit has in store for us over the next week or so, up until the point where we hit the first quarter moon. And then I figured that it would be fun to kind of split these up into the modalities, into cardinal, fixed, and mutable signs, rather than doing each individual sign. So I did the forecasts, the monthly forecasts, and a lot of the signs seem to kind of overlap, and I'm not so sure that how much I believe in doing individual signs, but I'm still open, still game, so let's see what happens. Let's do first a little what's in store for our fixed signs, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius over the next week or so. And then I'll do each individual sign. Okay, while I'm shuffling, while you're thinking about it, if you could hit that like button or subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed yet, that would really help the channel grow. Okay, what does Spirit have for our fixed signs? All right, look at that. Full moon in Taurus. Your dreams need a practical plan. Let's get one more Moonology card. What else for our fixed signs, please? Your hard work is paying off. And see, so you saw me shuffle I just did the cardinal signs, and they also got the new moon in Capricorn. And that's why I say I feel like the energies, the universal energies, apply to all of us, because we have all of the astrological aspects in our individual charts. They just all manifest in slightly different ways. So very similar energy to what our cardinal signs got. So I find that kind of interesting. But let's pull 4 cards for kind of like the week ahead for our fixed signs, and let's see what we got going on. Tell me about overall energies for, we got these 2, for our fixed signs, please. Okay, we have the 2 of Coins, the 5 of Cups, Justice, and the 6 of Wands. Okay, so let's keep in mind this is just a week energy, what we can expect, you know, for approximately the next week. This is the 2 of Coins. This is Jupiter in Capricorn. So again, we have that new moon in Capricorn. We have that Capricorn energy coming in with hard work. And the 2 of Coins talks about a change for the better, generally, a material change for the better, but it also talks about a lot of stuff going on, being really busy, juggling a lot of things, having to keep a lot of balls in the air, so to speak. And this may lead to a little bit of frustration for you, or just a little bit of disappointment, in the sense that you cannot pay attention to everything at once. You have to focus on one thing at a time. And that, I feel, is going to lead just a little bit of disappointment. It's kind of like, you know, like fear of missing out. Like, you're like, why can't I be in 2 places at once? You just can't, right? And you're going to need to figure out what that balance is for you this week, and what is going to yield the most. Normally I would say benefit, right? But really what I'm getting for you, for my fixed signs, is what is going to make you feel the best at the end of the week. What are you going to pay attention to this week? How's it going to make you feel by the end of this like time period? Whatever is going to bring you the most inner satisfaction and joy is really what you should be focusing on. Let me get some more clarifiers for my fixed signs, please. I have 4 more cards to clarify these, please. Or Spirit saying, no, you got it. You don't really need 4 more. How many of these? 4? Yeah. All right, so the World, the Seven of Cups, the Three of Swords, and the, let me push these up so make sure you can see everything. And then the Knight of Wands. All right. So, yeah, something is coming to an end. So we've got this, the World kind of clarifying the Two of Coins, which to me is saying that all of this juggling, all of this crazy going back and forth and this busyness will soon be over. And yeah, like it's just saying the same thing that I said before. You've got the Seven of Cups, so there's all these choices, and how are you going to make the right choice? So you feel like you are not going to make the right choice. And the Three of Swords, what I'm really getting in this spread right now for you with the Three of Swords is that it's not so much that something's going to happen that's going to hurt your feelings. It's just that feeling of disappointment that you can't do everything that's being offered to you this week, or all the things that you want to do this week are just not, you're just not going to be able to do it. You are going to get some kind of good information or some help that's going to make you feel better about that at the end of the week. But again, we have the Six of Wands and the Knight of Wands. You see this energy by the end of the week. So I'm telling you, my fixed signs, whatever it is that you're working on this week that's going to make you feel good, that's what you should be focusing on. And just a little bit of commentary on that Three of Swords. Sometimes it talks about a sense of nostalgia, you know, that like sadness you get when you're nostalgic about something, like, oh, remember how those times were so wonderful when we were 10 and 11, and wouldn't life be great if we could go back to when things were so simple and beautiful, and doesn't that kind of make you sad? That's what the Three of Swords can talk about sometimes. So I'm getting it might be just that kind of an energy. I'm not really getting anything bad with that Three of Swords for you, okay? All right, so let's move over to Taurus. Let's start with Taurus, my fixed signs. Let's get 4 cards for Taurus and delve in a little deeper, see how things are working out for Taurus. Thank you, Spirit. 4 cards for Taurus, please, for the next week or so. Okay, there's the first one. It's taking a little longer. Taurus being a little stubborn. My moon is in Taurus, so I totally get it. Tell me more about Taurus, please. Ooh. Okay, well, we can see that one, 4 coins. That's pretty good. All right, and let's take a look at this right here. All right, let's turn them around, see what we got. We have the 5 of Swords, the 10 of Coins, the 4 of Coins, nice, and then the 7 of Coins. All right, okay. So this is like very good, a lot of things happening in the material realm for Taurus this week. Okay, here we have that 5 of Swords energy. So a bit of conflict, a mental conflict going on with you. Really important for you, Taurus, this week that you keep your thoughts positive. It's true. You know, what you think about, you bring about. Also really important for you to envision what it is that you want. So it's called the vision. The vision of power is what this card is, along the path of the vision of power. It's Venus in Aquarius. So this sounds cheesy, but it's going to be important for you to kind of keep that perspective that humanity is ultimately good. Is really kind of how I'm feeling about things, because you're bringing forth the 10 of Coins for you. And what that's saying is that you're really in a successful place right now. You may not think that you are, but you are. And so the 10 of Coins is the last card in all of the minor, it actually kind of almost the last card in all of the deck of the tarot. If we look at it from a Tree of Life perspective, it is the lowest level of existence is Earth, basically. So it goes Wands to Swords. Wait, what am I doing? Wands to Cups to Swords to Earth. Sorry, I'm losing my words for some reason. Why am I losing my words? Very interesting. But when we get the 10, that might mean something to you, Taurus. When we get to the 10 of coins, it's really important that we give back what we've received, and we need to give back energetically. It doesn't necessarily have to mean that you need to give money to an organization, but it means that you need to spread the wealth in some way. And that means either mentoring somebody or giving advice or cleaning up the neighborhood or cleaning up your own garden or cleaning your own house. There's something that you need to do to give back to others to make the world a better place for other people, or at least make the world a better place for those around you. There's a real need to create something of value, I'm feeling. This is you kind of laying the foundation for something that is permanent this week. And it's going to come about by the end of the week. You're going to kind of like pause a little bit to assess which direction will be the best way to move forward with whatever plan it is that you kind of come up with. So I feel like this is a week where you're able to make the right calls on things so that you know how you want to move forward. But the end of the week is just going to, you're going to need to kind of like pause a little bit and reassess and figure out how you're going to make those, how you're going to move in the direction that you want to move in, basically. All right, tell me more, another clarifier on that 7 of coins, please. The Fool, yeah, what direction, what new direction are you going to move into? So we've got the 6 of Swords clarifying the 5 of Swords. So this is telling me that whatever little like mental conundrum you're in, you're going to be able to move past it fairly easily. So don't get too bogged down. Don't get too much in your head. You've got the Chariot moving forward with that 10 of coins. You know, I'm feeling for some of you this might actually have something to do with a car in some way. You may need to either, you may be getting a new car. I feel like you might be leasing a new car or buying a new car. Look, we've got the double 4s here. We've got the 4 of coins and the 4 of wands. So this planning that you're doing, this setting up of something, there's something that you were able to celebrate recently, and this is setting the stage for the next iteration, the next progression of whatever this is, this foundation that you're laying, and you're moving in a whole new direction. This week you're going to feel it. You're going to feel like you're really making progress towards this new direction, whatever that new direction is for you, Taurus. But you're going to really feel like you made headway this week, so I kind of really like that for you. We got too many cards here, but I'm going to take the one on top for you, and then I'll pull another one. You have Athena, Inner Wisdom. You know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. I mean, that's pretty clear. Kind of summarizes what we were talking about. I'm going to pull you one more because there was a bunch there. A bunch of cards Spirit wanted to kind of lay on you. Final parting words of wisdom, Taurus. Anything else? No, that's it. We got it. No, that doesn't want to come out. All right, we got it. We're good. All right, inner wisdom. I'm just going to repeat it. You know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. All right, thank you, Taurus. Let's move on to Leo and see what advice Spirit has for Leo over the next week. All right, thank you, Spirit. What you got going for Leo? 4 cards for Leo, please. Is our first one. It's our second one. I think that's our third one. And let's get a 4th card for Leo right there. Is our 4th one. All right. Let's turn these around. We have the 6 of coins. Getting a lot of, here, let me see if I can adjust that light a little bit if that works better. Getting a lot of glare all of a sudden. All right, 6 of coins, 4 of coins, 7 of coins, and Queen of Wands. So look, this 7 of coins has been popping out a lot for my fixed signs. So, you know, as I was saying, I feel like a lot of the same energy is coming out for a lot of us this week. But that's okay, that's good. So we've got the 6 of coins talking about the need to be balanced. So there's something in terms of maybe you've been spending a little too much money, or maybe you haven't been spending enough money. You're gonna have to take it the way it resonates for you. But this is the moon in Taurus. So we're talking about things that make you feel secure, things that make you feel stable. And so it's going to be important for you to balance those energies this week. You've got the 4 of coins coming in, and Taurus just had that same card. So, and the 7 of coins. So I feel like, but you've got the Queen of Wands ending the week, which is really, really very cool energy, because this to me is very much a Leo card, right? It's so, it's water of fire, but it is definitely a magnetic, attractive, beautiful, look at me in all of my glory and my power kind of card. So for you, Leo, this week, this is a week of balancing out and setting the foundation for what you are trying to bring in for yourself. And I feel like this is very much for yourself, not so much for your family or for others, but I feel like maybe you've been giving a little bit too much attention to others, Leo, which is really kind of interesting. Take it how it resonates. You may have been giving too much attention to others. Now's the time to focus a little bit of that attention onto yourself. We'll pull some clarifiers for you. But I feel like you're going to be able to set the foundation this week, Leo, just like Taurus, for something in the future that's going to be really fantastic and that's going to give you freedom to do things that you haven't been able to do up until this point, is kind of how I'm feeling. Right? And this is really going to give you the freedom to do something, Leo. Okay, we have the Page of Pentacles clarifying the 6 of coins. Let's pull our clarifiers and see what we got. The Page of Wands. The 4 of Cups, the 4 of Discs again. So we've got the 4 of Discs twice. Slightly different interpretations on the 4 of Discs here. So we'll talk about that in a minute. You can see just by the diagram. Also, this is very much more of a Kabbalistic interpretation here of the 4 of coins, and this is the more traditional Rider-Waite-Smith definition of the 4 of coins. We end with the King of Pentacles. Very nice. All right, so what I'm getting for you, I already told you how I felt. Here the 4 of coins is talking about foundation, laying the foundation for something. Here the 4 of coins is talking about being afraid to lose something. And I think that's where you're getting this 7 of coins energy, this reassessment energy. You may stop at some point this week and think, am I putting my energy in the right direction? Am I investing my money in the right way? My time, my money, my effort? Is this all being directed correctly? I don't want to lose it. You're a little bit afraid to lose whatever advantage you've gained up until this point. It's kind of how I'm seeing it with this 4 of Discs card for you, Leo. But there's some kind of news that's going to come in. Now, this is a general spread, of course, so we're going to take it as it resonates. This news is either going to trigger that feeling of fear in you where you don't want to lose what you've already gained, or it's going to release that fear. But I feel like you might get some news that might throw you back a little bit into that fear mode. But never fear, because you end with the King of Pentacles. So if you can act from a place of fearlessness in a way, and take a chance on something. Not, you're not going to be frivolous, right? You're not going to bet all your money on racehorse number 3 because the jockey's name is Lucy and Lucy was your best friend. I mean, like, you're going to be level-headed. But whatever direction you can go in that's a little bit more of an adventure is probably going to work out best for you, Leo, this week, okay? So let's pull one final word of wisdom for you. Thank you, Spirit. What final parting words of wisdom do you have for Leo? And if you found this helpful, please hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. That really helps the channel grow. All right, you got Bast, independent. Your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. Let me put this down here. Your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. And that's exactly what we were talking about here with that Queen of Wands. Something's going to happen this week, and if you can keep that independent spirit going, it's really going to work out to your benefit in more ways than one, Leo. All right, I really like this for you. This looks like a good week ahead for you, Leo. All right, thank you for watching. I am going to move on to Scorpio. Let's get 4 cards for Scorpio, please, Spirit. Thank you. Put those back there. Let's get 4 cards for Scorpio, please. Oops. We're getting a little out of control. That might mean something for the week ahead. We'll see. Okay, there's card number 1. Card number 2. Card number 3. And let's get 4th card, Scorpio. All right. Okay. We've got 7 of Swords. It's Moon in Aquarius, but I swear the 7 of Swords, oh, I shouldn't swear, right? That's not good. But the 7 of Swords to me is such a Scorpio card. All right. Sorry, the 7 of Swords, the Ace of Coins, Judgment, and then the 6 of Coins. All right, so I like this. It's a little confusing in the beginning of the week, right? We're just not really 100% sure how to move forward in the beginning of the week, Scorpio. You want to do what you believe is right. You want to stand up for what you believe is the right way to do things, but you're getting a lot of resistance. We'll pull a clarifier in a minute, but that's kind of how I'm feeling it. There's something new coming in for you. So if you feel like you've just been fighting this upwards battle, and you just can't win for trying, know that something good is coming in, and this is going to be a huge development. All right, this is the Judgment card here in your advice position. And the Judgment card is such a monumentally life-changing card for me. It talks about this epiphany that you get when you search inside of yourself and you feel yourself changing. You feel that you've learned something that will forever change the way that you look upon life, or you've just experienced something that is so profound that it changes your outlook on life. That's the Judgment card. And while this hasn't necessarily happened yet, I feel like whatever you're bringing in for you will be heralding in this massive change for you, Scorpio, where you look back upon this period of time and you're like, wow, that was a major transition time for me. I became a whole new person in this time. But we're talking about this week, right? This week, by the end of the week, things are going to feel a lot more balanced for you. And you're going to feel better about, if you've been worrying a little bit about your finances, things are going to feel better for you at the end of the week. You're going to feel like you've been given a gift of some sort. Well, let's pull some clarifiers. Some of you, if you've been out of work, you may have a job offer this week. For others of you, it may be not necessarily the job offer, but the potential of a job offer that you can see on the horizon, okay? Give me some clarifiers, please, Spirit, for Scorpio. Okay, we have the Queen of Cups clarifying Seven of Swords. Yeah, it's going to be time for you to listen to your intuition. Not get too bogged down in the emotions and not get too bogged down in la-la land, okay, in fantasy land. You've got the Three of Cups clarifying that Ace of Coins, so I really feel like, yeah, that some offers coming in for you. You have two cards wanting to clarify Judgment, Eight of Discs and King of Swords. So yeah, as I was saying, Eight of Discs, this is work related. I feel like this is really work, finance related for you, Scorpio. Let's get the Six of Coins coming in. Interesting. Seven of Swords again coming in there to clarify that Six of Coins. So I want to get another cup, the King of Cups. All right, I feel like for some of you, there's been some stuff going on behind your back that hasn't been so wonderful. And at the end of the week, there's a King of Cups energy that straightens that all out and sets things right again. Now, the King of Cups energy could be an actual King of Cups personality type. It could be the King of Cups for me is Scorpio. Could be a Scorpio sign, but it could also be Pisces, I'm feeling. It could be I'm not getting it as Cancer though, but you know, you listen to your own intuition as you look at these cards. They may speak to you differently, right? But I feel like there's some kind of energy coming in at the end of the week that sets things back into balance and sets things right for you. I do feel like this has something to do with work, a skill, a talent, something that you are very good at, something that you excel at and that you are kind of the king of your domain in. Yeah, and this news that you get, you're going to get some kind of news that really makes you happy this week, Scorpio. Something's coming in. This potential is really, it's working for you. It's really going to make you happy. Is there anything else? Judgment again. So yeah, I mean, we're just repeating ourselves here with what we said before. So that's what I got for you for this week, Scorpio. And we were just talking about a week, so these are the most important energies coming in for you. I feel like this balance is going to be really kind of a relief in a way. It's going to set your mind at ease. What parting words of wisdom do we have for Scorpio from the Goddess Oracle, please? I kind of don't really all want to come out, but let's see. Aphrodite, I'm going to pull another one for you. Awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity. Yeah, so this could just be the need for you to just, really, Scorpio, for some of you, it's time to bring in a little more joy into your life, is basically how I'm seeing it. A little more celebratory energy will really bring in that balance that you've been lacking, or that you may feel like you've been lacking. Is there another card of advice for our sweet Scorpios? Nope, and that just fell on the ground. So I think we're good. Whole big chunk just fell on the ground, so I'm going to have to scooch those over. But I think we're good for you, Scorpio, and I am going to move on over to, who's our last sign? Scorpio, Aquarius. All right, Scorpio, I hope you found that helpful, and I will catch you next time and move on over to Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius, I'm back. I think there may have been a little glitch in the video, but I had to pick up those cards that fell on the floor. And I edited that out, so you didn't have to sit there and wait with me to pick them up. But okay, let's move on to you. My final fixed sign, Aquarius. Let's get 4 cards for Aquarius. I'm going to put those back. They were Judgment and the Ace of Cups, I believe. We're getting repeating cards. Judgment coming up for all of my fixed signs this week. All right, thank you, Spirit. 4 cards for Aquarius, please. Well, we just have so many cards wanting to pop out, right? I'm going to take that one. I'm going to put the others back, but I will show them to you. 4 of Wands, 4 of Cups. 4 of Wands coming out quite a bit today, too. Thank you, Spirit. 4. I have 1 already. 3 more cards, please, for the week ahead for Aquarius. Thank you, Spirit, for Aquarius. Well, it looks like we have them right here. Okay. Boy, Spirit has a lot to talk about with you, Aquarius. I can feel it. All those cards jumping out. Okay, we have Temperance. That just cracks me up. Patience. Even though all these cards are popping out all over the place. The need for patience, right? Temperance into 3 of Cups, into Knight of Coins, into the Wheel of Fortune. Did we save the best for last with Aquarius? I think we may have. Wow. All right, so there's going to be a need for you to be patient this week. The beginning of the week, beginning of this time period, calls for a little bit of patience on your part, Aquarius. But boy, if you can pay attention to the details as you move forward through the week, you are going to have an amazing end of the week. You've got something phenomenal coming in for you by the end of the week. Something really fortunate, something really balanced, something that brings, something that you feel is very lucky is coming in for you at the end of the week. I'm really getting important for you to keep your spirits high this week, okay? Keep in that celebratory mode. You've got the 2 of Cups clarifying. So really connecting either with yourself or with another. You've got the 10 of Wands, the end of a burden. It's done. It's done. No more. So that might be what you're celebrating. Something that's been burdensome for you is coming to an end. Ace of Swords, yep, something's being cut out. And that makes you really happy. And then the Empress coming in for you at the end of the week. Abundance, reception. You're going to be given a gift of some sort at the end of the week. Something that's going to make you feel really lucky. Something that's going to make you feel really pampered and taken care of and loved and supported. So whatever has been going on for you in this recently, I was going to say in this relationship, but I don't think that it's necessarily a relationship. I know we have the 2 of Cups coming in here with something that you've had to be patient about with this Temperance energy, but I'm not necessarily getting it as a relationship. It could be something that you've been working on within yourself, that you've been trying to balance within yourself, or you've been trying to get rid of, maybe something that wasn't working for you. You finally figured out how to get rid of it. It could be something, Aquarius, something like an exercise regime where you made that goal that you wanted to make, right? You wanted to be able to run 5 miles in whatever time period you set for yourself, and you were finally able to accomplish it. It could be something like that. And so it's time to celebrate, because you are still being told to embrace this energy of the Knight of Coins, and this is very, I'm just cracking up. I'm cracking myself up though, because he's running here, and I just gave you that example of running 5 miles. So I don't know, some of you might be runners. There might be some kind of running goal that you've reached, Aquarius, and if that's the case, congratulations. Kind of really like it. But attention to detail is going to get you this fortunate gift by the end of the week. Something really good's coming in for you, Aquarius. I want to be an Aquarius this week because something lucky's coming in. Let me see if I can get a little more information on what that lucky energy is. What can you tell us a little more of that Wheel of Fortune? Give us a little more information on that Wheel of Fortune. 5 of Swords, something that you've been worried about. All right, something you've been worried about is done. You know what it is. It's going to be different for every one of you, but you know what it is. So that is awesome. All right, what are the parting words of wisdom, of advice for Aquarius for this week, please, Spirit? Okay, you got Ain, leap of faith. Take a risk and put your heart's true desire into action. Take a risk and put your heart's true desire into action. I'm feeling these purple colors for you too. These blue, purple, this bluish, you know, the reddish blue color wheel thing coming in for you pretty strongly, Aquarius. That might mean something to you. I feel the need to point that out. So it could be, I don't know, it'll be different for each one of you. But I believe this is also lilac, so could have some, I mean lavender, could have something to do with lavender too. So really great stuff coming in for you, Aquarius. All right, I hope you found this helpful or interesting. If you did, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. All the stuff that we normally say at the end of the video. Have a great week, Aquarius. I will catch you next time.